Hello guys. Well, you saw my video about Meghan Markle and stuff. I have to drink wine because it's so funny. I actually never enjoyed comedy so much. But let me get started here. All I'm about to say is for entertainment purposes. Do your own research, and certainly these are my own opinions. If you comment, be kind. At the bottom, I was thinking about so many things, and I was wondering, I have some few questions for some people to answer, For example, I want to ask George Clooney and his wife Amal and Elton if they forged fake IDs to get Meghan inside, to fly her over to New York. And when she went to his place in Lake Como, and Elton John, if he smuggled her in his plane to take her to Ibiza and other places that they went to. Yeah, I'd like to know that. Don't you guys? I mean, how about when she got to New York? I mean, which ID did she use? I mean, inquiring minds need to know. First of all, I want to say something to Her Majesty the Queen, my Queen. She said it right, in the Commonwealth Service when they said, "Don't worry about a thing." I think she was letting us know what she thinks of this whole thing with that song. So yeah, I don't think we should worry. I'm not going to I think that the press, especially Piers Morgan, you should really chill out, dude, and don't take Meghan Markle's race bait, because that's what he's doing. I think he's doing it for his own ratings, because he's going on and on and on about it. Let it go. We already know that she's a liar, that she sat for the whole world to see and said more lies. So this is the thing, when you give a testimony, if you lie and lie and lie and lie, then you lose all credibility. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say this once again because I did my previous video, but when you go to those maternity, when you're pregnant and you go to those maternity things, they have these apps where you can see what your kid's gonna look like. I don't know if any of you all have done it. I've done it. I sure as hell did it. This is why I was worried Hendrik was gonna have blonde eyebrows. Yeah. So inquiring or being curious as to who the kid's going to look like is nothing racist. So Piers, let it go. You're just, and the whole press, this is just the woke people, the left people who want to keep it like that, and stupid Meghan Markle, because you're just lending yourself to that. She should be held accountable for slandering, for abusing their race card. And I already told you many times, guys, that is a criminal offense in the UK. Now, on a more serious note, I am actually concerned about Archie, because since Meghan is equating having a title to having security, I really do believe, and this is my personal opinion, that she's capable of staging a fake kidnapping of her kid, or even an attempt in Harry's life, just to fulfill this scenario. And this is something that I know I'm saying here, but should be really, really, really taken into consideration, because Meghan Markle is not well in the head. She is truly a psychopath. I know people are gonna gasp, but what is there to gasp about? Wait, let me get my wine. Sorry, guys. She wouldn't be the first one who stages something, and she clearly has the potential to do it. And another thing, I just want to say this comment, because, it was such a badly acted interview. Even Oprah, her acting skills are really, really slipping, because she confirmed why Hollywood closed the doors on her and considered her a C-list actress, because she's a really bad actress. Yeah. So okay. So I'll go back to my question. So I wonder if George, Amal, and Elton John forged IDs to get her over to the US. What do you think, guys? Can you please answer that? Now, Meghan, if you were silenced and you did everything. This is for Meghan. This question is for Meghan. If you did everything you were ordered to by Palace because you were imprisoned there because they took away your IDs, just like the Dubai royal family does, you know. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. How did she manage to talk to this guy, Enenful, I think his last name, from Vogue magazine, to be a guest editor of the magazine? Yes. Meghan, how did you manage? Yet you were able to give all this info to the authors of Finding Freedom, to Tom Brady, who organized this 1 hour long pity fest in South Africa while you were surrounded by really poor people. I mean, I just have these questions and I had to write this. And you know, if you didn't know Harry nor the royal family, how come in 2014 you were pictured holding, for US Magazine, holding a magazine with Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, in the cover, and you giving your opinions that it was too boastful of Catherine, or it would be too boastful for you to be on the cover of a magazine commenting about the Duchess of Cambridge, yet you claim you didn't know anything about them. And you even stated that you had seen the royal wedding. So if you know who the Duchess of Cambridge is, if you knew who the Duchess of Cambridge was in 2014, which is when you gave that interview and you posed with the pictures, and you talked about Prince William, how come you didn't see Prince Harry standing right next to him during the wedding? I mean, I saw him. Everybody saw him. And how come, if you didn't know about the royal family, you went to sit in front of the palace when you were, a teen on vacation, or talked about Princess Diana? So yeah, answer, please. These are very legitimate questions. I mean, another question I have for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is, who's telling the truth here? Because Meghan Markle stated that she went to HR to complain or to tell them that she was terrible, that she was doing this and that, and she wanted to commit suicide, and they said nothing to her. And yet when Harry came into the scene, he said that none of the family knew about that. It was only that she complained to him about it. So which one is it? I am really, really curious about that one. You know what I mean? I mean, they can't even get the lies straight, you know, like they can't even, you would think that with a 2-hour, slander fest, they would at least get their story straight, but apparently even that they can't do right. Now, Harry, if you are already a millionaire, that your mother left you money, but you left the royal family to be financially independent, why are you complaining that your father cut you off if you already have millions? And you said that you want to be financially independent, and you just signed a Netflix deal of 100 million, isn't it? And with Spotify, God knows how many more millions. Why are you complaining about that? You can pay for your own security. Tyler Perry pays for his own security. Oprah pays for her own security. And you, a 36-year-old millionaire, you can't pay for your own security. Ay, Dios. I would kick my son's ass if he can't support himself. I mean, I am training him to support me in the end. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah. I mean, my son, he's hopefully he wants to be an aerospace engineer. So, and he talks about when he becomes a millionaire, he's going to buy apartments for me to live right next door to him. And I was really pleased about it until he told me that the reason why he wanted to do that was because I am such a great mom that he wants me to help him raise his kids. He wants his kids to have the same childhood and love that I gave it theirs. So I said to him, so you want me to be your free babysitter? Of course I would do it, but of course, you know what I mean. But yeah, you have this 37 or 36-year-old millionaire complaining that his father is not paying his bills. when he fled the place and the country to pay his bills? I don't know. I am missing something, aren't I? So yeah, if you can guys answer these questions. And Pierce, the Queen, there's one thing that I remember that our beautiful Duchess of Cambridge said when she did her interview, her engagement interview, when they asked her how she felt and dealt with the press calling her names, abusing and belittling her, saying that she was Lady Katie and she didn't work. Remember what she said? That as long as she knew that what she was doing was right, she didn't care what anybody else says. That's strength of character. I hope Her Majesty the Queen nor Buckingham Palace lower themselves to answering slanderous claims. And I hope Meghan Markle and Harry get put through the coals for their lies. And Pierce, calm down. Really calm down. Change the narrative. Change it. Don't pander to the race-bait stupidity. We already know that the whole interview is filled with lies, which are very easily provable. So calm down. I mean, really, really does. Take a glass of wine. And I also want to take this time, guys, to thank you for all your support for my channel. I really, really appreciate it. Yes, thank you. I might not be able to do a few videos because you guys know I have lupus and I might have to go to the hospital for a few days, but I'll be back. Hopefully it will be just for a couple of days. Anyways, you guys have a great day. What do you think? Do we deserve answers to these questions?